Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new video for you guys. As I said in the first video, today I will drawing Nico Robin. So let's get into the video. I start sketching. I wasn't sure in which position to draw her in Italy, so I decide to choose a reference with her that I like and draw her in my own style, of course. So yeah, I drew two rough sketches and after that the line art. But I would like to talk a little about Robin's past because her story is very interesting. So, Nico Robin was born 30 years ago on the island of Valhalla and came from a family of archaeologues. Her mother, Nico Olivia, went out to the sea to find the true history when Robin was 2 years old, leaving her in care of Olivia's brother and his wife, Rosie. While Robin's father was never relieved, Olivia ascended to she will honor her husband's dream. She then left to study the ponioglyphs. Robin later wandered into the Tree of Knowledge and was allowed to read the books hid within Clover's invitation. Rosie both verbally and physically abused Robin over menial actions. Rosie made it obvious time and time again that Robin was not wanted. She was expecting to keep out of sight and she was not allowed to participate in family celebrations. The powers of her devil fruit often freaked out or scared the other children. On top of that, often she would overhear the conversation of parents telling their children to avoid her at all costs, as well as other children call her a demon. Her only friends were the scholars at the Tree of Knowledge, with Professor Clover of the archaeology lab, a friend of her mother trying to take care of her. At only 8 years old, she aced an archaeology exam and was officially included as a scholar. However, when she announced that she, like her mother, wanted to find out the true, unrecorded history of the world, she was reproved by Clover, who told her she would be banned from the library if she continued to spy out the other scholars. Nico Olivia has recently escaped of a marine ship and returned to O'Hara. She informed the archaeologists that her colleagues has been killed by Marines. She told them the Marines were able to infer that O'Hara was their homeland based on the items they posted on the ship, and they were headed towards O'Hara likely to kill them. But to tell you the story in short, she eventually meets her mother, but for a short time, because they were attacked by Marines. Olivia asks Saul to make sure her daughter was taken safely off the island. Saul followed Olivia's wish and managed to reach the shore of the island. But the ships stopped him and opened fire. Seeing that he was carrying Robin, Saul put her down and fought back in anger as she nearly injured Robin and destroyed several ships. Robin tried to make her way to the escape ship, but trying to use her Hana abilities to get on board scared the people on board. Plus, Pendian told them not to let her get on because she said that she's an archaeologist, so she left crying for a later, seeing Saul being attacked by Vice Admiral Kuzan. So, in the end, she escaped, but her story was so sad, not gonna lie. But for those who have watched One Piece and are still watching, they probably know what I'm talking about. Several things happen in her story, but I only told the part when she was a child, and her fruit looks so lovely, a beautiful flower. So yeah, back to the drawing. I finished putting the base colors and start shading. I added blush to the cheeks, nose, lips and eyes. This time I didn't forget to draw the eyelashes, like in the drawing with Nami. I really had fun drawing Robin, that's why I choose to draw her. I really enjoy her story, a lot of emotion, pain, sadness. I mean, she's the only one left from the island. Anyway, now I drew her eyes. I really like her blue eyes because blue is my favorite color. I shaped the eyes by adding shadows around the eyes. I made the pupils very large, just like Robin's eyes. And at the bottom, I add the light brown like lights. I drew the nose without any problem this time. I added lights to the eyes, nose and lips. I drew and added shades of blue to the hand. For example, in this image, the shadows are made with shadows of blue. It gives a more realistic look and looks better in my opinion. I don't know, I don't have an explanation, it just looks good, okay? I don't know what to tell you about this drawing right now, so I will tell you about my new video idea. I was going to let you guys vote on Instagram, but I've had this idea in my head for a long time. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Basically, I want to redo an old office of mine because it looks really bad and I don't like it anymore. And I really want to see how different my knowledge is from then to now, if I evolved. I'm very curious about how much I have learned. I hope you like my idea. Okay, I drew the eyelashes, outlined the face, lined better, and start to draw the hand. It was very easy to draw the hand. I added some shadows on the bottom right where the sleeve was. On the fingers, it was not a big deal to draw the hand. I basically followed the reference and my drawing style, and that's it. So I started to redraw the lines for the clothes. I made the shirt a little pinker. I didn't want to make it plain white. I was thinking of making it a totally different color for the original, but I didn't want to change too much. In the reference, it is white, but I made it a little pinker, so that later I can add white in the areas with light. I added shadows where needed, for example here in the right part where the hand is, under the neck, add the shoulder because the hand creates a shadow there because the lights come from the opposite side. So yeah, I finished drawing the clothes and the hand. In the background I added something extra, something that I really liked and I thought it looks good. You know that her fruit looks like a flower. You will see at the end what I did, but until then I will also talk about the hair and what I did there, because this time I drew it in my style.
Compare ourselves to others, but we all got different mothers. We were raised in different structures, so we're different, it's no wonder, yeah. I just want a great life, something where I feel like I just didn't waste time, something I look back and say.
Anyway, for the hair, in this video I will show you exactly how I drew the hair. Hair, in my opinion, is a very satisfying part to draw. As you can see, I didn't make the hair black, but rather a dark blue to black. For example, when I drew black hair, I never draw it pure black, it doesn't look very good, and I don't know if I should add grey as highlights. I personally like to use dark blue and light blue as highlights. This is a personal opinion, but it also depends on everyone's style. For me, this is easier and I like it that way. Let me give you an example in this drawing with Akali. I didn't draw pure black hair like I was saying, but rather a dark blue, and I used purple as a light in this drawing, but I also used a darker gray. It depends on the style and the design. If you haven't seen the drawing, go to my Instagram page or even this drawing to Kiko. See how I drew the hair, dark blue and light blue as highlights. Okay, now let's go to the background. I really liked how it looked in the reference, so I did exactly the same. I drew clouds in the background. As you can see, I didn't draw too complicated. I drew a lot of circle and that's how I formed the shape of the clouds. I drew the backboards. I didn't do too many unnecessary details because I will blur the background and I don't think there are any point in getting too involved in small details. And as I mentioned earlier, I said that I added something extra in the drawing, something that I liked. I added some cherry petals in the background. I thought it would look more beautiful to make these cherry petals flying to the wind through her hair, give a more interesting vibe, more dramatic. And that's about all I can tell you about this drawing with Robin. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share this video. I want to thank you if you reached the end of this video. And that's all about this drawing with Robin. I will also post the drawing on Instagram, you can also see it there. And this is the final result. I hope you like it. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.